an idiom for deriving pleasure from another's suffering. I believe it is what the Germans call Schadenfreude. English itself has no such equivalent word, although it has been adopted as a loan word. Does an idiom exist that describes it?
I remember our Magic the Gathering card, which had Schadenfreude in German, and Sadistic Glee in English.
The Wikipedia page includes the English equivalents of Schadenfreude: epicaricacy, Roman holiday, morose delectation, gloating, lulls. Little-used English words synonymous with Schadenfreude have been derived from the Greek word epicherkarkia, pi iota chi alpha iota rho epsilon kappa alpha. Nathan Bailey's 18th century Universal Etymological English Dictionary, for example, contains an entry for epicarikarchy that gives its etymology as a compound of pi epi, upon, chi alpha rho chara, joy, and kappa alpha nu kakon, evil. A popular modern collection of rare words, however, gives its spelling as epicaricacy. An English expression with a similar meaning is Roman holiday, a metaphor taken from the poem Childe Harold's Pilgrimage by George Gordon, Lord Byron, where a gladiator in ancient Rome expects to be butchered to make a Roman holiday while the audience would take pleasure from watching his suffering. The term suggests debauchery and disorder in addition to sadistic enjoyment. Another phrase with a meaning similar to Schadenfreude is morose delectation, delectatio morosa in Latin, meaning the habit of dwelling with enjoyment on evil thoughts. The medieval church taught morose delectation as a sin. French writer Pierre Klossowski maintained that the appeal of sadism is morose delectation. An English word of similar meaning is gloating, where gloat is defined as to observe or think about something with triumphant and often malicious satisfaction, gratification, or delight, gloat over an enemy's misfortune. The internet slang term lulz, a variation of lol, has acquired the connotation of fun or amusement at another person's expense, especially in regard to trolling behavior.
Though sadistic carries a potential sexual inference, that one would actually derive sexual pleasure from another's suffering, this word is used frequently without implying the sexual element of it. It derives from the Marquis de Sade, who was a real go-getter. Of someone who delights in the pain of others, a behavior which gives pleasure in the pain of others.
Malicious enjoyment is a normal ego-produced feeling. When I was in school and I received a B in a test, I hated the AS but loved gloating at the CS. Politics and sports are full of Schadenfreude. Often we gain from others' misfortunes, and people who are run by their egos love to feel anything that will stroke the ego.
If you want to support the channel, please consider subscribing.